Hi guys, it's Jasmine 1122 here, and this reading is for the Pisces out there for December 16th through the 23rd. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for all your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you would like a one-question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Pisces this week. Right off the bat, we have the Ace of Cups. We have you guys feeling yourselves, but in a wonderful way. You have been practicing your self-love, your boundaries, letting people know when they cross lines, and putting your happiness first. And this is the energy I love to see, because now you're in a place in life that you finally feel the Ace of Cups, instead of everybody else around you feeling the Ace of Cups and you feel the Ace of Cups reverse. You really started to take your growth, your boundaries, and yourself way more seriously, and your worth as well, to know that not everybody is deserving of who you are, and it's like you start to look at yourself and say, wait a minute, I bring a lot to the table. I shouldn't have to settle. I shouldn't just have to be with somebody who says they love me, but their actions don't reflect that. Like, when I care about people, they know that is reflected through my words and my actions. So you don't have time for people who's also inconsistent, who cannot bring the same energy that you bring into their lives. And we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So with what I see here, in the midst of you being happy about yourself, getting yourself back together, we have a Seven of Swords reversed here. Somebody is feeling guilty about how things have went down. This is someone who may have not been honest with you in the past. It could be something as they were not ready to show you who they really were, or this was a person who didn't think that their plans would backfire. But I'm going to go into the clarifiers to clarify that exactly. But with the Seven of Swords, this is usually someone who actually feels bad about what they did in hindsight. It's not upright where they clearly, it's like this man clearly is stealing and he knows he is, and he doesn't have shame in his game. Since it's reverse, it's shame in the game. Like, I shouldn't have done that, Pisces, like that. I shouldn't have treated them like that. I shouldn't have taken them for granted the way that I did. Because a lot of people don't realize this sometimes. Now, a lot of people do, but there's other times when, depending on what somebody else has went through in their own lives, alters how they view the world. So this person may have realized how unfairly they have treated you, and this could have been a person that they didn't want to let anybody in anyway. So they could have just did things to self-sabotage the connection. This is really real. Like, everybody wants love, but one thing is, when you see love up close, that's terrifying. And I'm going to say that because when I met my Pisces, which I'm still with, that I talk about on my channel, I was terrified. I'm telling you, I was so used to relationships being dysfunctional, arguing, destroying stuff, lies and all that. That's what I was used to. That was normal. Until I wanted more for myself, like the Ace of Cups here. Then I met my Pisces, and the love that he gave me, I've never seen before. Like, ever. And I was like, oh my God, like, what I want is here. But then I started to feel like I wasn't worthy. So then I started to, it wasn't my intention to hurt him in the beginning, but I would try to cut him off. I would try to be cold towards him. So pretty much I was turning into the same people that hurt me. And I say this story to say this. Pisces, you guys can have that effect on people that if they are not ready, they can hide a mask. Because I had a mask on. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't deceptive. now. But I had a mask on how deeply I truly was feeling. I would try to play it off. I would try to push him away. But at the same time, I had to look at myself and say, I'm doing the same thing to him that other was doing to me. So Pisces, this could be a situation where this person realizes that I hurt this Pisces for what? Like, because of what I went through, because of my own issues, because of my own traumas that I took out on them when they was truly trying to love me. And we have the Chariot. So this person is wanting to move forward with you, Pisces, after apologizing to you. And I feel like if this person can not just say sorry, that's not enough. But it's also important to know what you're sorry about, to get where they went wrong, to see what is the changed behavior after that. Because a lot of times people just take sorry, but they don't ask, why are you sorry? Like, why are you? What exactly do you see without me telling you that you went wrong at? Because a lot of times we tell people what to be sorry about, so they could just agree and be like, oh, well, I'm sorry. But in this case, it's like you could ask them, why are they sorry? Where did they go wrong? And how can they move forward? And I feel like you'll get a more clear answer that way. So let's see why the Ace of Cups is here. We have the Knight of Rods. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This person is reflecting on their indecisive in and out behavior. That could have been another thing. This person may not have been comfortable with intimacy. This person, very well so, could have just, when they got too close, it was like, I pull away. And that may have left you confused. Like, what's going on here? Because I say this because I've done it. And this is why I talk about this on my channel. Not everybody is that. You never know. Because with me, people could have counted me out and just said I was an a-hole for what I was doing, instead of trying to reach deeper into why I was acting the way that I was acting. You know what I mean? So with this person, they was in and out because they could have felt you so much, the Ace of Cups, that they had Knight of Rods. It's like, I got to get away from this. I don't feel comfortable. I feel so vulnerable. Not everybody looks at love as something that is, they see the vulnerability of it. Like, you have the power to crush me if I give so much of myself. But this person is thinking back on the past and what they had with you. And they're reflecting on that in and out behavior. And they know that going forward, this is what I love. Because the Chariot, there's no stopping the Chariot. There's no stopping it. So that means clear direction, clear moving forward. I'm done with this. So they're reflecting on how they wasn't there to fully build with you in the past. And that's probably why the Seven of Swords here too. And they feel bad about that. So let's see why the Seven of Swords is in reverse. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Nine of Rods. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, they're thinking about it. Four of Swords. Alone, meditation, the depths, the darkness of their own soul. Because this person had to look within themselves regardless, Pisces. This wasn't anything you could have done differently. You couldn't have loved them any better. This was a situation where this person had to face themselves and face how hurt they really are. Because hurt people hurt people. This is one of those situations. With the Nine of Rods, they made it look like, in this deck, he looks victorious. He don't look like he's as wounded as the other one. But just because it's hidden better. That's the situation. They were able to hide how they truly felt. Even though the disconnection that you guys experienced hurt them too. And they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's someone that's very nurturing. She also is focused on her own goals, her own dreams. She's stable. So they look at it like, wow, I really messed up a good thing here. This person, even if it's a guy and this is, either way, even though it's a queen, but the energy still stands the same. Like, this person was responsible and this person wasn't at the maturity level that they could give you the love that you was looking for, Pisces, at the time. And that's just real. A lot of times we beat ourselves up on the first time, like, what is wrong with me? Why did they do this? What, do I this? Why do we question ourselves so much when we know we have given everything we could to people? Why is the first thing we do is tear ourselves down? We beat ourselves up because of somebody else. And you'd be surprised when some people tell you it was never about you. It was about what they went through. Because if people who are happy inside do not just go and treating people like this. Just like if somebody steals, I actually look at it like this. It ain't right. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm able to look at the situation like, dang, you feel that low in life that you have to take somebody else's stuff. That don't feel good. I know that don't feel good inside, deep down. I don't care how people make it seem like it's cool, it's not. The fact that you are in the place where you can't get something yourself, that you got to take it away from somebody else. So who does that really show the true intentions and realities of? The person that's stealing. Because if they had their own, or even if you deal with a jealous person, they wouldn't be jealous if you didn't have something they wanted. So a lot of people do these terrible things. I'm not excusing it, but what I'm saying is it comes from a lack of something. That's not moving from abundance. That's moving of lack. Jealousy, lack. Stealing, lack. Lying, lack. That's how I look at it. So I feel like in this situation, Pisces, this person is doing a lot of reflecting and looking at how you didn't deserve any of this and forced to face themselves. So let's see why the Chariot is here. We have the Empress. We have the King of Pentacles. This is what I like to see. And we have the Ace of Swords. They want to move forward. They want this new beginning with you. The Empress also represents pregnancy too. I feel like this person looks at you as someone they could start a family with. Someone who would be very nurturing, caring, all the great qualities about yourself that you have. But not only that, to be the stability of that, to be the King of Pentacles, to be, to be a match, literally. To be a match to you. You're worth that to them. It causes them to step up and be like, man, I'm slacking. I need to deal with my own BS, because it's not only going to hurt everybody, it's going to continue to hurt me if I don't deal with me. And I'm going to miss out on great people because I'm letting things that happen to me to interfere in my life now. And I feel like they will relay major truths to you about their life. Things that they didn't tell anybody, to really start to open up to somebody. And when people don't trust nobody, that's terrifying to them. So that's why it's also important that we who are open to love and abundance, we use our discretion to know when somebody is in lack. And because they're not going to view love how you view it, they're not going to view vulnerability how you view it. So it is just better to know when someone's operating off lack, and let them grow in their own pace. And then you can avoid all that extra pain on trying to make somebody love you who is just not ready. So Pisces, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.